Hi everyone, if you want to start or improve your online book arbitrage business and find lots of profitable inventory in just seconds each day, then stay tuned. Alright, so in today's video we're going to talk about the quick flip method. So there's countless ways to find profitable books using our system. Our system allows you to sort and filter books with literally trillions of different search combinations. No other arbitrage software tool can match our searching capabilities. You have a very powerful tool at your disposal. It can be very complex. You can systematize processes, integrate with other apps, share and update with multiple users at the same time, and so much more. But it is also so simple that a small child can find tons of profitable books using our system instantly with about 10 seconds of training. Okay, so there's lots of ways to find profitable books with Master Book Flippers. In this example, we are looking at a pro version of Master Book Flippers, and this is our platinum price drops. These are our awesome diamond flips where we actually do the book research for you essentially. And lastly, we have our super flips where we show you the price gap between the lowest FBA price and the lowest used price. Of course, we supply you with the lowest FBA price, but we take it a step further and we actually figure out what the estimated profit and estimated ROI is for every one of these books. And we do it instantly with one click of the mouse. So here's what you would do. Here's your 10 seconds of training. You are going to click right here where it says search number 1. And what we did instantly was we took thousands of books and we figured out which ones are likely profitable and we calculated the estimated profit. So you literally now have hundreds of books that you can look through without having to do any additional sorting and filtering to find profitable books. Okay, let's go over a couple of examples. And in this one, we're going to focus on a couple things. We want to focus in on the estimated profit, right? Everybody wants to make as much as they can on every book, and I understand that, right? But there's a few other things you want to pay attention to besides the profit. You do want to pay attention to the estimated ROI. That'll play a big part. And also how much you're paying for the book, right? Not everybody wants to spend, for example, some of these books are over $200 on the lowest ones, even though the lowest FBAs are over $300. You may not want to spend that much on a book. So also the ROI, you'll use that in conjunction. So as I scroll down, I'm kind of looking for a cheap book, and let's see, I'm looking, this book right here for $10.30 really sticks out. The lowest FBA is 95, and the really high profit, really high ROI. So to get to the book, here's the title of the book, and you can move these columns around if you want, but I don't really care too much about the title usually. Let's look at it on Amazon. So we'll click here. This will give us the lowest prices, and then if we click here, this will give us the lowest FBA. All right, so immediately I can see on the FBA there's only one seller selling in like new for $95, and okay, and there's a few offers of $10.30 in good condition. So yeah, so this one is very profitable. I don't know that we want to sell it for $95. You can come in a lot less than that and still be very profitable with this book. All right, let's look at another one. So now I'm focused in on the lowest used price, and I'm also looking at the 30 and 90-day average sales rank. And you know, this one's $15.99, but it has a higher average sales rank, and that could be fine, but the one below it, it's a little more expensive. Let's see what the profit and ROI is, but the 30-day and the 90-day average sales ranks are pretty low. So on this one, $45 profit, 151% ROI. So let's check these out. Click this one. So let's see, so this one, so we can buy an acceptable copy for $26, $3.99 shipping. And what's the lowest? Wow, this one, lowest FBA is $118. So this is a good example where you could be profitable and buy the good condition. I certainly though would prefer to buy this copy in acceptable condition because it is so much cheaper. And also this is a textbook, so I would have no problem buying these acceptable copies as opposed to paying a lot more for the good copies. But you could, if you wanted to stick with the good copy, you'll certainly should be able to do well with that one as well. All right. So it's really that quick when you're looking for books, right? It's just a matter of not really having to do a ton of sorting and filtering, although we have really, really good sorting and filtering capabilities. But let me show you the couple of other searches. So we've got search number 2. So let me click that. And instantly what we did was we sorted by ROI, the estimated ROI from highest to lowest. So you would follow that same thing you were doing with the estimated profit. And let me show you number 3. I'm not going to go over all of them, but number 3 is pretty awesome. Now, number 3 doesn't show you the estimated profit and ROI. You can see there's 0. That doesn't mean there's no profit and ROI, really, not at all. Instead, what it's telling you, though, is it's filtering out and saying, hey, there's probably no FBA offers, or maybe there's just 1 or 2. And that can be a very good opportunity for you to flip a book. Number 1. Number 2, oftentimes these books sell very, very quickly, and you'll get the buy box because you'll be the only FBA seller. So let me just pick one out here. This one I might want to look at the titles a little bit. So that, sometimes it's really good to find books that are, especially I think these days, with coronavirus and everything, are there things that hobbies and things that people want to do where they don't need to be in large crowds, and maybe this is one of them. I don't know. Metals and how to weld them. The exam books, sometimes they get in newer copies, and these may not be as great to get, but you can't always go by the title. But let's pull these. Let's pull this up. All right, so is this one? Okay, so there's the metals and how to weld them. So we can get one for $8. Now this is a good sign. Whenever you can get a copy that's a lot cheaper than the others, that's a really positive signal. So we get $8 in good, and then looking at the chart a little bit, this price just dropped not too long ago, so that's good. And the lowest is $30. Okay, so we're not going to match. I wouldn't recommend matching them at $30. So this one does have prime sellers. This has 4 prime sellers, as you can see. But you can come in, if you bought this at $8, you'd be profitable. Selling it at about $26 or whatever, you'd be fine, and that would be good to go. And let's look at one more. All right, so this one here. Okay, yeah, let's pick out this, a novel. I actually watched this show, Under the Dome. It got stupid after a while, but anyway. All right, so this is a cheap book. All right, and I can look right over here. I don't even need to go to the link. There are no Amazon sellers, and I can just tell you, I've done, people that don't buy novels, you are missing out, let me tell you. I know everyone talks about buying textbooks, and that's fine, but when you buy books like this, and you have little to no competition, these books will often sell very quickly. Okay, so I did say I'm going to show you search number 8. Now, search number 8, I just have on here a custom filter. That means you can filter this however you like. So in this example, we're going to add on a filter. So we're going to click on filter, and let's say you want to look at low price books. So we're going to click add a filter, and we're going to put down the lowest used price. Let's say is less than $15, and we'll add on another filter. You can add on as many filters as you want, and on this one, let's just say we're going to go for ROI, right? We're going to say the estimated ROI, we want that to be greater than, let's say, 80%. And we scroll over, and instantly we can see here's our results. So we've got tons of profitable books, and you can see the estimated profit on these books. Now these aren't outrageous amounts like we saw before, $80, $90 or whatever we saw. Well, here's one for $59. I think that's the one we saw before, maybe. But you can see that that these are low price books. And then, of course, you could, if you wanted to, take it a step further and add on where the 30-day or 90-day average sales rank is whatever you want. So really, use your imagination. Anything you can think of, you can figure it out and do a filter using this method. So what we just shared with you is really just the beginning of the features that Master Book Flippers has to offer. If you'd like to learn more, you can click below for our free quick start guide to online book arbitrage. And you can also head on over to our website at masterbookflippers.com. We offer free trials on all of our plans. Thank you again for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.